Hi everybody. This is a video I've been meaning to do for a while, but I've been putting it off for a long time due to various just reasons. First of all, let me apologize if you hear any random weird noises. Winter is in full swing here in central Pennsylvania. It's about 6 degrees outside right now and it's very windy. And that makes the wind chill about negative 25-ish or something, I think was what my weather app on my phone said. So it's pretty cold here. We just got a late dusting of snow this evening, and it's been fun. It's definitely weathering outside. If you're one of my 78 subscribers, you may have noticed that I've been absent from YouTube for about 3 months now. And the reason for that is that my wife, my wife Jessica, who I've talked about in all of my videos, well, many of my videos anyway, she passed away on November 11th, 5 days after my 30th birthday. So I've been dealing with that, which is something I never thought I would have to deal with, and the worst thing that has ever happened to me, really, and hopefully the worst thing that ever happens to me, but who knows. She was 23 years old, and it was a blood clot in her lung. And I don't want to get into too many details about it because it's not something I'd love reliving at this point. But we went to the hospital on November 10th. The morning of November 10th, she collapsed, couldn't breathe, and was having like convulsions and stuff. Got an ambulance, went to the hospital. Turns out she had a huge blood clot in her lung, and they just caught it too late. And the next 24 hours, she was on life support, and I had to make a lot of the most difficult decisions of my life, which is, really tough. We decided we had to pull her off of life support because it was only going to get worse. So so anyway, it's been really tough for me, and all kinds of stuff like that. So anyway, because of that, that's why I haven't been around YouTube and everything else. I have 78 subscribers. I don't think I've lost a single subscriber since I went absent, and I think I've gained some. So I really want to thank all you guys for doing that. I mean, I know my channel's not much. It's always been just me showing off whatever the heck I happened to pull off the pegs at a Walmart or wherever I happen to go. And it's never, I don't have anything particularly impressive in my collection. I have a lot of stuff that I like, and the hobby was huge in our my marriage with Jessica. I have 3 super treasure hunts. 2 of them she found, and it was a huge part of our relationship. We just, well, on our days off together, we would spend time going out hunting together and all that kind of stuff. She just never got in front of the camera. Actually, if you go back to my first video uh, in April, that was my first video was a video from our honeymoon in the Poconos, the honeymoon suite that we had. It's the only video she ever appeared in, and she always said she that she liked being like my mysterious wife, mysterious wife behind the camera. She thought about doing, back when we were doing the Gabba Devil 5 Facts challenge. She considered doing that, but she decided she liked being behind the scenes. And I forget where I was going with this originally, but the hobby was big for us, and we really loved spending that time together. And she knew what I liked, and she knew what I was looking for. And I don't know, maybe she was just putting up with me and appeasing me, but she was such a trooper about the whole thing, and she had her own little collection that's hanging here on my wall. I've added a couple pieces to it, just because. She collected salt and pepper shakers too, and whatever else. She had a few collections, actually. They're all still hanging around here. I haven't really started cleaning up the apartment at all, or like sorting through things or any of that kind of stuff. Everything is taking time right now. This has really been tough on me. And I really want to thank you guys for sticking with me, and for all the support. I mean, I haven't told many people in the community about this. There are a couple people that I've told, but not many. But I've gotten a huge amount of support through this whole thing, and you people in this community are the reason that I wanted to do this video, was because you people who have subscribed to me are generally like Hot Wheels people, and you've subscribed because this community is just a great community that we can all take part in. That's why I subscribe to a lot of you guys, and like why a lot of you guys subscribe to me. We're all just like, I don't know. I'm not explaining it well, but we're all a group of people with similar interests, and I've met so many great people through this hobby. So I mean, this hobby means a lot to me, and you people in this hobby who I associate with and all that, you all mean a lot to me. So I thought I owed it to you to put this video out there and explain exactly where I'm coming from, and why I haven't been around, and kind of what I'm dealing with, and all that stuff. So I guess, what does all this mean for the future of the channel? I don't really know. I haven't decided. I'd like to go forward on it and get back into it, but everything's taking time right now, and like I said, I've been putting off doing this video for months now, so but with Valentine's Day and it just being 3 months a few days ago, it just seemed poignant, I guess, to do it now. But anyway, I'm well overdue for a couple of RAOK videos. I got, around Christmas time, I was sent RAOKs from Mr. Ellie Diecast and Drake Black Wolf. They're both awesome YouTubers with great channels, so go check them out if you haven't yet. Yeah, I gotta do RAOK videos for them. and I have to work on return fires for a few people actually. But you know, I'm behind on everything, really. Um, Christmas time, my sister gave me a box. I guess one of her friends had just a box of random Hot Wheels and Matchbox. I think it's just a random box of cars that she gave me for Christmas. So I'd like to start going through that and making videos about them. You know, just I haven't even really looked through the box very much, so I don't even know what's in there. I've had it for a couple months. It's just been sitting on my floor. I think I have a couple videos laying around that I still haven't uploaded that I edited a while back. Um, Christmas time, I got a gift card for a local game shop that works on that sells retro, well, all kinds of video games, but retro video games, which is what I'm into. Uh, so I bought myself a Super Nintendo with that, which is, I mean, I already have Sega Genesis, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, Dreamcast, TurboGrafx 16. Um, yeah, that's probably it. I might have a couple more. I don't remember. But anyway, so I collect retro video game stuff, and Super NES is one that I had when I was a kid that I loved, and I've had my eye on for a while. So I finally bit the bullet and picked it up because um, I had a gift card. Uh, oh, what else? I haven't really been out at all looking for Hot Wheels cars. I think I've dug through a Walmart bin maybe twice in the last 3 months. Money has just been super tight. You know, we had a car payment, and well, still have a car payment, and you know, this apartment and just all the bills, and with her gone, you know, that's half the income. So I've been struggling lately. Hopefully that's going to be getting better here shortly. Um, that's my cats fighting. uh, yeah. Oh, so one last thing. Um, I would like to request the help of all of you customizers out there, or whoever wants to get involved. I don't want to put any pressure on anybody or anything, but I would eventually like to get into a project where I get where I contract or whatever some of you customizers out there, because I would like to make a series of or have made a bunch of cars that I can display that are designed for Jessica, and you know, in her honor, because it was, like I keep saying, this hobby was a big part of our lives, and you know, I've picked cars apart. You know, I grabbed a bunch of cars that have particular meaning to me, and I want to make a display out of that, and stuff like that. Every one of my videos happened from like right after we got married to right before she passed away. So you guys have been familiar with me just through that span of my life, just like the married span of my life, which I kind of think is interesting, that like the timing just kind of worked out that way. I don't know. I'm the kind of person who spends a lot of time in my head. I don't, you know, if you knew me in public, you would say I probably barely talk, because I don't. A lot of people find me intimidating when they first meet me because I'm not a talker. Unless you get me started on something like YouTube videos where I talk, then I talk for 14 minutes and 22 seconds. Uh, and then some. But yeah, I'm not. I'm a quiet guy who spends a lot of time in my own head. I don't have a lot of friends. I mean, I have friends, but I mean, I'm really picky about my friends, and stuff like that. So like, um, I forget where I was going with this now too. I've been talking for too long. But you guys here on YouTube are a good community of people, and you're good. The RAOKs I've gotten a few, not a whole lot, of few. They've been awesome, and just the support. I mean, right away, I gotta give a shout out to Mr. Sensitivity, because I was sending him messages on Instagram when we were at the hospital, and he I believe in God, and if I didn't, I don't think I would be able to have gotten through this as far as I have so far. And Mr. Sensitivity is also, he's a brother in Christ, is what he is, as we like to say. And so he helped me through just a lot of the emotion that I was going through at that particular point, and it helped keep me strong, I guess, even with just a few words. He's a good guy, and check his channel out if you haven't seen him. He's a great customizer, a great guy, and I can't say enough about him. He's cool dude. So big shout out to you, Seth. Thanks a lot. I can't thank you enough. And yeah, and like I said, I would like to get some customizers involved to do so I can make a display in memory of Jessica. So any customizers who would be interested in helping me with a project like that, please get in contact with me somehow, and we'll work out the details and all that kind of stuff. Also, one other thing that I could use is if anybody has a hookup for cheap Protectos, because I have a lot of stuff here that I need to start sorting out and figuring out how to store and or display, just to get it out of my way, because this apartment, I can't afford it anymore, so I'm gonna have to be getting out of here at some point, and all this stuff needs to get packed up safely and whatever. So anyway, if anybody has a hookup for cheap Protectos, I could really use a bunch of those. There's nowhere local to me that has them for a reasonable price. So if anybody has any leads on that, let me know. And this video, like many of my videos where I talk, is getting just way too long. So I hope everyone had a happy Valentine's Day, and Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year, because I've been gone for a while. And I really do appreciate all of the support and the followers and you great people who have been involved in in the hobby and my life, in whatever small way or large way or whatever. Thanks very much, everybody, for listening, and I hope you all have a good day, and keep those loved ones close, because you miss them when they're gone. If there's one piece of advice that I can give, is don't be afraid to tell people that you love them, because you don't know when the last time is going to be. So, thanks a lot, everybody. Have a good one. Bye.